Hey everybody, it's the Island Life channel, and this is one of my evening walks on the island. Especially on nights like this when it just calms down, it's nice and flat, there's not a breeze in the sky, the birds are singing, and the sun is getting ready to set on another fantastic day here in the Thousand Islands. And often when the day is like this, then it's always nice at night before the sun sets. Take a nice little walk down to the end of the island. Reflect on the day and what you've been through today. I know today for me, it was a great day. I needed to get off the island, so I got off the island and I gassed up the boat. And I went to Thousand Island Fitness where I worked out, had a great 2-hour workout. And then I headed to the Price Chopper grocery store to load up provisions, supplies. And whenever you go off the island, if you have 2 or 3 things to do, you want to get those all done while you're off the island. And so got the workout in, gassed up the boat, and then went and got the groceries. And it's a labor of love. You know, you just can't run to the store when you need groceries. You have to get in the boat, go to the mainland, which is right over there. It's about a 5-minute drive by boat, as some of you already know. And then when I come back, you got your groceries loaded up from the car into the boat, and then you drive back and you got to unload them, bring them back into the fridge. We got a lot of barn swallows now rolling around. This is a time of year, you might even be able to see them. There are so many of these little midges, I think they are. They're tiny little black bugs. They don't bite anything, but they are a pain in the neck. And all these swallows, they're scooping them all up as they fly around the island. And these bugs, they'll be leaving here in about a week, and then something else comes in. And then bugs come and go during the season. And it's kind of interesting to take note, oh, those bugs are gone. And now we have mayflies. And then we have some other fly and bugs that come out of the water at 9 o'clock at night. And so we have these certain amount of bugs that come out in the summertime when just about as it gets dark, they come out of the water. And then if you have any lights on in the cottage, they all swarm into the window. And so you got to sometimes keep your window shut or the lights off. There's some swallows. Look at a bunch of swallows. They're out here scooping up these bugs that we have in here. But this is one of the typical evenings we have here on the St. Lawrence River, Thousand Islands, New York. You know, every evening is different. Neither one is the same. And so they're all very special. And it's going to be a beautiful sunset tonight for sure. And a lot of my island neighbors aren't even here yet. I got some neighbors right there. I got Bert and Avis. They live right there. Bert is 93. And our friends here, John and Katie, they're not there at their place. They just put on a beautiful big addition. I guess there's still some more work to be done on it. And then I got Matt and Annie over here, and they're not here yet. But they're coming in about a week. So I'm looking forward to them coming. And then I got Chris and Rachel. They'll be coming in about a week also. And then, I don't know if you could hear that seagull. But sometimes the seagulls will be running around fighting, and then there's always a couple loons rolling around at night howling. And so we get all sorts of critters. But I don't get too many mosquitoes out here on the island. I'm very lucky. Sometimes it's very windy. It's hard to believe sometimes when just yesterday the wind was blowing 40, 50 miles an hour, blowing furniture all over the place, and the boats are rocking and rolling, and the waves are coming over the lower dock, and the water's a little bit high this year. And then now you have pristine, quiet, and silence. That's some of the majestic views that you get here on a daily basis. You know, sometimes it's rainy and windy, and sometimes it's calm and serene and wonderful. But hey, it's early in the season, June 1. Here we are, June 1, finally getting some warm weather. It was into the 70s today. I got here on the island May 8th, and wow, it's just been really, really chilly. I've been over here over 3 weeks, and you know, only had about 5 days over 70. It's been really cold, especially at night. As a matter of fact, tonight is supposed to go down in the 40s again tonight. But you know, that's good for sleeping for sure. But I wanted to take you tonight, June 1, on the June 1 walk to the end of the island. And hey, listen, a rare sight, really. Not that often you're going to see the flag hanging there, not just blowing like mad, you know. I mean, we have calm days, but that doesn't usually last that long. If it lasts a few hours, that's great. And sometimes it lasts for the whole day, maybe 1, 2 days. And then all of a sudden the wind will be ripping through here, and the weather is always changing, and it can change on a dime. But I want to take you along tonight on the Island Walk, June 1. And it was good getting off the island today, but it's like the cabin fever philosophy, or yin and yang. You know, sometimes you've been here on the island and you're anxious to get off of it, right? Oh, I need to get off on the mainland, right? And then when you get off on the mainland for a few hours, and then you're like, oh, can't wait to get back to the island. So it's kind of the same with the seasons too. You know, by the time October comes, I'm ready to go back to Florida, right? Get back to playing tennis with my group and connect with my Florida friends. And then we get to about the middle of May, and I'm like, hey, I'm ready to get to the island. It's time to start the island season, because it's our own little community up here in Chippewa Bay, New York. We all take care of each other, and it's great. So, hey, if you haven't already subscribed to the channel, this year I'm going to be visiting some great places, some great castles, and some big old cottages on the river. And there's 1,864 islands for us to conquer this summer, and it's going to be on the playlist, Elm Tree Island. This one, actually. So I hope you enjoyed our little walk today. Hey, no notes, no teleprompter, just walking the island. And we can even walk on the dock. Why not? This dock here has been here for, well, the original dock was in the 40s, and then it had cement on top of it. And then in 1976, they call it the Slick of 76. There was a big tanker in the channel that ran aground and spilled millions of gallons of crude oil all over the place. And the waves put oil on top of the cement dock. And so my parents had a wooden dock put over top of it. And then we put this dock in 2015. It's a different kind of construction. And it's where they actually drill a frame right into the bottom, and then they add the wood to the frame afterwards. So, yep, just a beautiful night. Wow. Fantastic. Well, I hope tomorrow's going to be a great day too. Thanks for supporting the channel. We're gonna have some great episodes this summer, so you're going to enjoy it. Leave a comment, share it with somebody, and you know, give me a like, and I will see you in the next video.